Sandy. I'm from Costco Wholesale. I'm one of the assistant GMs here at Bolingbrook, Illinois.
What are some internal controls you guys have in order to make sure your inventory is counted for?
So after things pass through the register, we have people verifying receipts for over or under charges as they exit the building. We also have inventory auditors that are focused on counting and researching variances in high shrink departments, such as water and paper towels, things that often get missed by cashiers, things that often get misreceived because we receive things by the truckload and by the pallet. We also have reports that are generated and that we review to see if there's any potential items for theft or variances from previous inventories that we focus on during that inventory measurement period.
How do you ensure accuracy when counting inventory?
So we teach and train our employees how to count, and we review those results to what we physically have and what comes up on a report once we enter in those counts. So it'll immediately notify us when we finalize it what is the variance.
How do you keep track of what your vendors are giving you and how much of that is being sold?
So we have like a regional buying team. They are the ones that are in charge of keeping track, but we do have a inventory movement system that keeps track of all the items that we have on hand and what items have sold and what are still remaining in inventory. So it lets us know what's supposed to be here, what has sold, and what's next to come in.
How often do you count your inventory?
So our business is divided up a little bit differently than some businesses. Our main warehouse inventory is counted every 6 months or fiscal periods, twice, because we have 13 fiscal periods, so we count it twice a year, so every 6 periods. Some of our other departments, like our fresh food departments, operate like as a single sole business, so they count it every period, so that's better controlled and easier to determine if there is a shrink or some sort of variance.
What happens when you have less or more inventory than what is accounted for?
So when we get made aware of that, we have inventory auditors that will go through and verify what we show we received, and we'll physically count what's here, and then we will try to determine what went wrong. Did we get shipped the wrong amount? Did we throw some away? Did it leave the store without getting paid for? That's basically what we'll do, and if we need to, we'll make an adjustment through our point of sale system, or try to figure out where that shrink occurred or that loss or variance occurred.
Do you use LIFO or FIFO inventory methods, and why?
FIFO is the primary method we use so that our perishable goods don't go bad and we don't lose money throwing things away that have expired or gone past the sell-by date. Basically, we don't have we don't keep a lot of items here, so like a back stock of them, we're constantly receiving items, so it makes it easier for rotation, so we don't have to pay as much attention to it. Also, our buying team, because we don't do it centrally at our warehouse, we have a buying team that if there is anything that has high potential for perishing, then they help keep track of it, and we'll, like for example, like milk or eggs, they record the code dates for us, so that information gets passed on to us if they've noticed we haven't sold enough or something like that. Or like, for example, corned beef. We just had St. Patrick's Day. They know the code dates that we were shipped, so that they could alert us if there was any potential short codes or problems with that item expiring before we needed to sell it by.